everyone. Gosh, how is it now?
Ange, look, we got Ange in the house.
Oh, yay. We're still live streaming. Do you mind checking, Deb?
I just looked, you guys are all set.
Oh, we're all set. Awesome. Okay. The introductions. Hi, everyone. My name is Linda Lukovic, and I'm going to be your co-host tonight. Meaning I'm going to be the one behind the scenes, making sure that I manage the chat room, and I make sure that I'm sharing links behind there and answering all of your questions. We're going to have some contests too, so I'm going to be managing that as well. And why don't I go ahead and introduce our speaker. So our speaker is Maggie Savage. I'm so excited to have her teaching all of us tonight. She is a holistic nutritionist, and she lives in Peterborough with her husband and her 3 kids. She loves teaching women how to find more energy and live lighter. She's really passionate about physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual wellness. And so I'm super thrilled to have her here talking about back to school. So just myself really quickly, I'm also a holistic nutritionist and have 2 boys. One is in middle school, one is in high school. And I definitely have natural health on my mind as we start to prepare for back to school. So I'm super pumped to be here with you tonight as well. So Maggie, I'll pass it over to you because I know we have a lot of content to get through today. Everyone make sure you grab a pen and let's get going.
Yeah, make sure that if you don't have your notes package, Linda will pop it in the chat because you're going to want to take some notes tonight. We are so excited to share this content with you. It's the first time we've done it on this scale, and it's amazing. I've been using the oils. So I have a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 6-year-old. And I've been using the oil Doterra exclusively for almost 7 years. And so that's how long we've been using them in school. And I can't imagine life without them. They're just such great tools. So I'm really excited I feel really lucky to share this stuff with you tonight. So if you have any questions, just pop them into the chat. And we're going to have some giveaways as we go along too. And we'll come back to the Zoom room, well, once the slideshow is done, and we'll chat a little bit more at the end. Okay, so one of the products actually that's being given away, these are the products that are being given away in the giveaways, and the PB Assist sticks are my favorite. They're amazing. So when I saw those on the giveaway, on each giveaway pretty much, I was like, whoa, I wish I could enter the giveaway because these are great little product that is a probiotic for your kids. And actually I use them all the time too. It's really nice when you're taking a probiotic, which is for gut health, to use a variety of strains. And so that's one of the reasons why I like to alternate and use the Doterra's adult probiotic, and then also the kids. And the kids taste really good. It's kind of like Lickamade stick. It's like if I want something for dessert, but I'm, realize it's probably not in my best interest, I will have the PB Assist sticks, and my gut is happy, and so is my sweet tooth because they're really good. So let me just move something here. Okay, so if you haven't, we have oil classes every Monday, usually at 2 and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you haven't attended one yet, you're totally welcome to come. Just click the link. Linda will pop it into the chat or copy it down there. And even the link that you signed up with tonight will get you notifications about the class too. There's different teachers every week. So you're going to, I encourage you to come back more than one time because you're just going to learn. We're all just women who have found, the women teaching the class are women who have found the oils, use them for health and wellness, use them to support their family or their own individual health. And we're just sharing how we use them and the beautiful benefits of Doterra. So it's really cool to have a diversity of teachers. And our classes are super popular, which kind of leads us to our first giveaway. And if you want to pop it into your answer into the chat, it's a little bit of a guess. How many people have attended our weekly oil class since we started them in January of this year? 787, 1,277, 1,776, 2,117. And the winner is going to get the PB Assist Junior probiotic sticks and a Breathe or Easy Air Touch, which is a 10 ml diluted roller bottle. And Easy Air is one of my faves and so key for cold and flu season, which we know is coming. Okay, so Linda, I'm going to let you take that one. Okay, let's dive into the class because we have so much goodness to share with you. I'm really excited. So 3 cool things about doTERRA essential oils. There's really many cool things about doTERRA essential oils, but we've narrowed it down to 3 for the interest of time. So first of all, they're incredibly safe. They're the most tested essential oil in the world. Over 50 times each bottle is tested for purity, and knowing their purity is what makes them safe. There's no additives, there's nothing in it that isn't pure plant power, okay? Just make sure that you're muted for me, guys, if you can. Bless you, whoever sneezed. And so they're extracts from plants, 50 to 70 times more powerful than the herb version of the plant, okay? And doTERRA has a label that is, it looks like someone's just gonna mute for us there. Hold on a sec. Okay, we're good. All right, so certified pure therapeutic grade, pure and tested essential oils. Okay, so they're certified pure tested essential oils, which means they've been tested many times per bottle, as I said, for purity, and third-party tested. So doTERRA sends them out for third-party testing and then brings them back again for their own in-house testing. So you're in really good hands as far as safety goes, because we know exactly what is in the bottle. Okay, any weird adverse side effects or whatever comes from Amazon bottles purchased on places like Amazon or at the dollar store or things like that, because they're just not pure and you don't know what you're getting in the bottle. Okay, so they're super safe. They're really effective, more effective than modern approaches to health problems. We, as human beings, we've evolved with plants as medicine. So our body immediately knows what to do with plants because of that, of our evolution. Plants are all around us. And this is one thing that I love using them with kids, because kids, they just pick up so beautifully. We have, we've traveled through life. We have more like maybe a bit of skepticism. What is that woo woo? You've got your husband over the shoulder being like, I'm not sure. What are you doing with those oils? And kids, however, you will find when you bring a doTERRA into your home that kids love them and immediately accept them, because they just know kids are so pure and they know purity when they see it. And I love that about seeing that connection for kids. And then for moms too, who are like, oh, I have to get a diffuser now for my daughter's room because she keeps stealing mine. It's like, yay, kids are our future. And I love that. And then they're also affordable. All right. So what's really cool about doTERRA, if you think of something like Afterbite, it's a common thing that you can buy at the drugstore or the grocery store that you use for bug bites, right? Well, Afterbite is a single-use product, basically. You just use it for bug bites. However, lavender essential oil, pure bottle of lavender essential oil from doTERRA has multiple uses. It's like the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. So you can use it as an Afterbite, but you can use it to calm the nervous system from, say someone gets a bug bite and they're a little bit nervous about it, or a wasp sting. You've got the lavender for the Afterbite, but then you have it to help calm the nervous system. And then a couple of hours later, when you're going to bed, you can use it in your diffuser. You can use it for any redness or irritations or sunburns, hangnails, so many uses. And so this is just one of the reasons why doTERRA is so affordable, because there's so many uses for each bottle. And you can save so much money by investing in doTERRA, because you're investing in your health, but you're investing in pure essential oils that have nothing but purity in them. So less is more. If there's one, a handful of things that you remember tonight, I'd love for you to remember that less is more. Because our essential oils are pure, you need less. I remember when I first got my oils, this was like almost 7 years ago, and I thought I needed so much. And I learned over time, no way, like there's a popular brand that you can buy at the mall and they recommend 15 drops in their diffusers. If you put 15 drops of doTERRA in your diffuser, it would be too overwhelming because of the purity. So you really need less is more. You use like 4 to 6 drops. It's awesome. So you're going to find that you save money, and they're literally pennies per dose. One of the other cool things about Doterra is our transparency. Okay, so we are, being the largest essential oil company in the world, as I said, so many, over 50 tests per bottle of essential oil. We are leading the way as a company for transparency in the essential oil industry. So Doterra created source2.com, and I would love for you to grab your phone maybe, or write it down in your notes package and bookmark it so that you can go visit it. Every bottle of Doterra has basically a lot number on the bottom. And you can take that number and type it into source2.com to see the testing. So we can access the quality testing reports and all of the sourcing information through here. There's also some really beautiful sourcing stories. So sourcing, we're not going to get too into sourcing tonight, but one of the reasons why I love Doterra and continue to use them is their sourcing model. They source all over the world where the plant grows indigenously so that we get the best, most potent plant to use in our oil. It's a beautiful model where they give back to the communities where they source. They allow the farmers to maintain ownership. And it's a lot like the fair trade coffee industry, in that they're really revolution. Remember about like 10 to 15 years ago when that started to become, we learned so much more about what was going on in the coffee industry. Well, Doterra is leading the way that way with essential oils. And so if you wanted to go to Source2 tonight, then you can take the bottle, the number that we've got on the screen there, and submit it to check the quality testing report, which is really cool. And in it, you get to see the constituents, and there will be information that you're like, I'm not really sure what that means, but you can dig in as deep as you want to go there, which is really cool and super transparent, because it's really important to know that 80% of essential oils on the market are adulterated in some way. So anything that I'm talking about tonight, any of the benefits, any of the ways that you're going to use them, these are only for Doterra because ours are not adulterated. So how do you use our oils? There's 3 ways. And again, this is something that sets Doterra apart because of the 3rd way, even the 2nd way. A lot of essential oils on the market today are maybe a small step up from other, from scented products, maybe, but that's no guarantee. But ours, because of the purity, you can use them 3 ways. So let's talk aromatically. So I've got my diffuser running behind me. That's one of the most popular ways to use essential oils aromatically. And we do that to impact mood, to make your house smell nice if you are an unscented home, to lessen the toxic load in your home, to clean the air. It's really great at night to open the respiratory system when someone's got a cold, sinuses, that sort of thing. But you're also just opening a bottle of essential oil is an aromatic use, and inhaling it that way. I like to put it in the ends of my hair. I like to wear it as perfume. I like to put, lots of people like to put it on diffuser jewelry. So aromatic is a really popular way. Topical is another great way. I use my essential oils topically all the time. And there's so many benefits to using them topically. They're in the bloodstream within about 20 to 30 seconds. And it's really great for when you have maybe you're working out and you hurt your arm or your shoulder, you can apply them topically for localized benefits. You can apply them to the chest. You can apply them anywhere really on the body in order to get the benefits internally and have some pain relief, some digestive discomfort relief, that sort of thing. We always recommend that you dilute your essential oils, and Doterra sells fractionated coconut oil, which is just coconut oil that has been processed so that it's liquid all the time. And so you want to, when you're applying your essential oils topically, you want to make sure you dilute them, okay? And then the 3rd way, which is, one of the ways that really excites me, is internally. And so I use essential oils in my water every day. I've got a big Swell bottle, and I put a drop, and it usually lasts for a couple of fills. I like to use lemon or grapefruit or On Guard. We also have Veggie Caps, which are basically just empty vitamin capsules. and you put the essential oils in there and you can take them internally that way, which I love doing. And you can put them under your tongue also. Plus, there's like a million recipes for like how to use oils in smoothies, in baking, in your cooking. You know, I made spaghetti tonight for my family, and I always use our oregano oil in there. So lots of ways to use them that you'll learn more about.
Maggie, can I share one little tip too?
Yes,
I'm sure you'll say this later, but just a little secret. If you have little ones, a really great place to put essential oils is just along their spine. Because I know a great place is also on the bottom of your feet, and you'll often hear that because your pores are bigger there and it absorbs really quickly into the system and goes systemically. But some kids put their feet in their mouth or touch their feet and then might go ahead and touch their eyes. And so the spine, along the spine, you have a lot of nerves along the spine. It's a really powerful place to use the oils, and then your kids can't then get the oils into their eyes. It's harder to touch their spine. So that's just a little tip for little ones.
Yeah, that's a great one. When school's on, what I usually do is my kids will be getting ready for or eating their breakfast or something like that, and I'll come up behind them and just roll it on their spine, lift up their shirt, roll it on their spine, and do it as they're like, they don't even notice I'm coming along and doing it. So, okay, so let's just go over some safety tips. This is also in your notes package, which is a great resource for you to keep. We're just going to go over a couple of them. And, as I said earlier, use fractionated coconut oil to dilute them. And this really improves in absorption too. And you can use, stretch your dollar, because you can, if you have like a sore arm, you can use the fractionated coconut oil and on a bigger area. And also it actually is more effective if you dilute and apply topically. Make sure you avoid contact with eyes, inside of nose and ears. You don't want to use water. If you do get them in these areas, you want to maybe use some fractionated coconut oil to help dilute. And then it's really important too that there are some essential oils, mostly the citrus oils, are photosensitive. So we're wrapping up the time of year where we're outside in Ontario anyways, but you want to be careful and not go in the sun for at least 12 hours after applying lemon, wild orange, bergamot, lime, grapefruit, and other citrus oils, okay? And then last, this one is kind of like how I said earlier, less is more. You're gonna use less because of their potency. You just might, unlike Tylenol or, allergy meds, which is like 12 to 18 hours, you are going to probably use it a little bit more throughout the day. Okay, let's dive into the products that we think are essential, pardon the pun, for back to school. Okay, obviously on everybody's mind this time of year is immune support. Okay, and we've started just this week, actually. Yes, on the weekend, I pulled out the On Guard roller so that I could start implementing it and getting my kids ready for cold and flu season. So this is really sciencey, which is why we put it first, so we can sort of add it, share it a little bit, and then you can choose to dive in deeper later. We've shared a resource here. We have Doterra has a chemistry handbook. There's a whole science arm to Doterra, obviously, because there's a science to essential oils, and you can dive deep into that if you want. We're not going to share too much here because it's really amazing information about the superpowers of each of the plants. But here we have the constituents and the chemistry wheels and what each can do. So there's a group of essential oils that are restoring, calming, clarifying, soothing, stabilizing, and uplifting so they have these chemical constituents to them, like limonene, which we'll talk about in a minute, that are so great working when you put them to work for the body. And this is why purity is important, why sourcing is important, because you want the plant. So, I live in Peterborough, and about 20 minutes from where I live is a lavender field, and it's beautiful. It's a great place to go for photo ops. If you want to get like family photos done or something like that, a picture of you and your family in the lavender field. But it's just not pure and potent lavender, because lavender is not native to Port Hope, Ontario. It grows indigenously in France, and doTERRA source is where the plant grows indigenously so that we can get the most benefit out of these constituents. Oops, sorry guys, hold on a sec, not sure what I did there. Okay, there we go. Okay. No, I do not. Oh, I think it's clicking the link on me. Hold on a sec. Can you guys still see my screen okay, Linda? Yeah. Okay, just someone let me know if you can't see my screen. Okay, so let's talk about On Guard. So On Guard is a blend of wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. This is definitely doTERRA's most popular blend of essential oil, okay? So this is what I have diffusing tonight. This is what I pulled out yesterday to start applying to my kids daily so that we get their immune systems ready for school. So this is high in limonene, which is one of the constituents that I was mentioned in the last slide. And limonene and these constituents are amazing disruptors for the replication of bacteria and viruses. They interfere with the communication and the replication, which is amazing, which is why, we have people who try doTERRA and they're like, I have one, thinking of one of my friends in particular, who's like, I normally get pneumonia every winter. And when I introduced the oils to her and she started using On Guard in a blend, she has been free of pneumonia ever since. So super powerful constituents and the ultimate when it comes to protection. And so good that, doTERRA has like 11 plus products that have On Guard in it. So it's really high in antioxidants because of something like the ingredients like wild orange and clove and cinnamon. It's really great for the immune system and it's super cleansing. And it smells like harvest kind of fall. It's a really, really nice blend. And to me, like I smell it right now because I'm diffusing it and I'm like, okay, fall is coming because it's something that I really start using in the fall and through to the spring. And even when, if the kids in the summer were to get a cold or something like that, we'd pull out On Guard. So this stuff is awesome. On Guard, as I said, is in such a great blend of essential oils for the immune system that doTERRA has made a whole line of products with On Guard in it. And in this picture, you'll see the hand soap, which I love. So you can buy our foaming hand wash, put it in the dispenser and put it in all of wherever you have a sink. And that's what it's like in our house. And that way everybody is getting, antibacterial hand wash, low toxic hand wash, and boosting our immune system at the same time throughout the day. And then there's also in the picture is the On Guard hand sanitizer, which I love. It's the best. I basically order it every single month when I place my monthly order with doTERRA because I want to make sure that we have it everywhere that we're going. Like it's in my purse, there's a few in the car, the kids will have some for their backpacks. When we go to a store, I refuse theirs and use my On Guard hand sanitizing mist because it's a clean, effective hand sanitizer that does the job and does not, have any weird ingredients. It's brilliant with 64% alcohol in it. So it's great. And it's got that wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. Perfect disinfectant. And, one of the ideas that people in our community share is to use it on your mask, which will help keep it cleaner a little bit longer. And to use it, like I love spraying my phone when I'm out and about. I love spraying the steering wheel. As soon as the kids and I get in the car, like we spray the hand sanitizer. So it's awesome. And then also in the picture is the On Guard hand wipes, which are a relatively new product, but also incredibly genius. I love it because again, it's like hand wipes that you can take anywhere. And, you know, my son plays basketball and will go out and play basketball with all his buddies, and he'll come home and he loves using the On Guard hand wipes to clean his hands as soon as he gets in. But again, this is another great product that's great for your phone, great for the steering wheel, great for grocery carts, just great to, you know, this year I'm going to put one in the kids' lunches each day as they head off to school. It's a genius product and I love it. So in the picture here, you can see that like it suggests using it to clean your keyboard, you know, using it at the gym, like there's just using the hand wipes on door handles when you're out and about, depending on your comfort level with germs and being out in the world again. The hand sanitizing mist and the wipes are amazing for on the go. And, you know, just show your kid how to use it for their products at school, for their pencil case, for their masks. And it's actually a nice aroma because it's got that wild orange cinnamon aroma in it that is great for your mask too. So for daily immune support, what we recommend are these three. We've got the On Guard Touch, which is a 10 ml roller bottle, and it comes diluted already with fractionated coconut oil. And this is something that I'll put on my kids every day starting now, and I'll come up behind them while they're eating their breakfast and just up and down their spine, as Linda said. And what I love about this too, actually, over the years that I realized I love about using this for my kids in school is mornings can be busy when you're getting your kids ready for school, and everybody's kind of moving around and doing their thing and off you go, you know. And I love the oils because it's a pause. It's an opportunity for you to stop, connect with your child, you know, lovely touch, rub it into their back, and maybe, you know, whisper "I love you" in their ear, or have a great school day. Or it's just a really nice, the oils are a really nice way to connect with your kid as they head out the door. It's also as your kids get older. So as I said, I've got a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old, and it's just a really nice way to teach my kids self-care, that like there's daily health habits that we use. And these are here they are, you know, here's your roller bottles. They're either like in your lunch bag or in your backpack, or they're on the shelf as they head out the door, and they, you know, teach them these habits. You know, if you're here, you likely have these lifestyle habits that are your health habits, and you use them daily. And why wouldn't we teach our kids these now? Because they have this whole world of tools they can use for their health and wellness for the rest of their life. You know, to me, this is ideal. You know, an ideal part of raising my kids, really important for me, is to give them these foundational health and wellness tools and to show them what they have available that they can use to work with their body. And, you know, I always teach my kids, like, your body's powerful, your body knows what to do. We're just going to give it some tools to support it. And they're almost like rocket boosters. And my kids just know naturally now, like, okay, I need some On Guard, Mom. I need this, I need that. So I love that about the oils. Stronger is another one. This is from our kids line. The kids line is genius. It's amazing. It's basically a kids version of On Guard. And then we also have the On Guard beadlets, which are great. And it's basically like a quarter of a drop of On Guard essential oil, and you put it in your mouth and it dissolves, or you pop it. And it's like daily immune support that you can give your kids when you're giving them their vitamins or as they're heading out the door, that sort of thing. And then use for you too. We also have them in peppermint, and those make a great breath freshener, which are really nice. You know, if your kids are going to school where they're going to be in masks a lot, the peppermint beadlets, you know, or the On Guard beadlets might be nice for them to have as a little kind of break during the day to help refresh their breath and give them some different air to breathe in the masks. So if you wanted to make this recipe on your own, you totally could. You just take your On Guard 15 ml bottle and put 30 drops, and then top it off with fractionated coconut oil, and then put it on daily, morning and night. And, you know, as Linda mentioned, the spine is a really great place to do it. The bottom of the feet is a really great place to do it. Back of the neck is a popular one in our family. And it's great for traveling as we go into cold and flu season. It's amazing daily. If you're making it for your kids, do 10 to 15 drops. Okay, Flute. Flute is one of my favorites, and in my community of essential oils, it's awesome. So it's really popular in our community. So it's our immunity blend. And what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself a 10 ml roller bottle, and it's like an acronym. So frankincense, so 10 drops of frank. Frankincense is like amazing. We call frankincense Frank the Tank because when in doubt, frank it out. Frankincense should be in every roller bottle blend that you make. And so you're going to use 10 drops of frankincense, 10 drops of lemon, 10 drops of On Guard, 5 drops of oregano, and 10 drops of tea tree. And just add all of that to the 10 ml roller bottle and top it with fractionated coconut oil. And then again, roll it wherever you want. I recommend, I have one of these just sitting in my kitchen, and it's there for anyone to use anytime. I make it for friends all the time who don't have the oils and I want to introduce to the oils. People swear when I have a friend who's like, I'm not feeling well. I'm like, oh, you need Flute. I also really like putting it in the diffuser. So would love if you wanted to put it in the diffuser, you would just do a drop of frank, a drop of lemon, a drop of On Guard, a drop of oregano, and a drop of tea tree. And it's awesome. And that's also in your back to school notes. Okay, time for another giveaway. All right, so how many oils are part of Doterra's On Guard blend? Hopefully you guys remember this one. And the winner of this one is going to get an On Guard spray and the PB Assist Junior sticks, which is amazing. So pop your answer into the chat. How many oils are part of doTERRA's On Guard blend? And good luck. Okay, so we wrapped up immune support. Just as a disclaimer, there's so much you can do in all of these categories. We just kind of narrowed it down to our favorites. And so I'm going to dive into sleep support now. And the superstar of our sleep program tonight is Serenity. And so again, like On Guard, doTERRA saw how popular it was, how effective it was, how important it was, and put it in a number of other products. On Guard is everywhere. You could be using On Guard throughout your home, all day long. And Serenity is really similar. We have like a Serenity room spray or pillow spray. We have Serenity essential oil blend. We have the Serenity soft gels, and then we have Serenity soap. So Serenity is such a popular oil. If you have a bottle of Serenity, let's inhale and use the oil aromatically and get the beautiful benefits of this blend. So I'm going to tell you what's in the blend. There's marjoram, sandalwood, cedarwood, vetiver, lavender, Roman chamomile, ylang ylang, ho wood, and some vanilla bean absolute. Okay, so vanilla bean, just as a side note, is an absolute. It's not an essential oil, but it adds this lovely aroma to the blend. And this blend was created for calming. So all of the essential oils in it have constituents that are great for calming the nervous system, calming us for sleep, calming anxiety, calming worries. I regularly hear, in talking to the women in my community, I regularly hear the beautiful stories about Serenity and how they're with kids. Man, this one is so empowering for kids. And lavender is great for the nervous system and great for kids who have any anxiety. So Serenity is a really nice one to share with if your kids are feeling nervous about going back to school. But we'll talk about emotions in a moment, but we're just talking about sleep. So how can you use it for sleep? So, if you wanted to put it in the diffuser, put 3 to 6 drops in the diffuser when they go to bed. If you want to put a drop in the bath with some Epsom salts, but before bed, when you or the kids need to relax, it's a great one. the thing that I love about Serenity is if your child is having trouble calming down, or it's a consistent thing where, they have trouble calming down at bedtime. The beauty of the oils is like you using the oils with them is like a lovely connection with your child. It's a solution for your child, but it's also beneficial for both of you. So because it is has calming constituents in it, you're both, like sometimes we as parents can get a little bit worked up, like, come on, you need to go to bed, like you've got a test tomorrow, or come on, you need to go to bed, like you've got school tomorrow, you're 6 and you got to get to sleep. It helps calm us too. So, make sure that when you're using these oils that you're using them together, showing them how to use them, and but also empowering them with these tools that will help them sleep better. Sometimes if the kids are like, I'm afraid at night, then you can call it like their No More Monsters blend. It's really, really empowering to share these tools with our little ones. I love the Restful Complex, the soft gels, because it's got Serenity, some of the oils that are in Serenity in it, and you take it before bed. And it also has L-theanine in it, which is an amino acid, and it helps relax the body without, kind of making it so that we can't operate a vehicle, that sort of thing. Like some allergy medications, they're like, don't take this if you're operating a vehicle. But L-theanine is just a nice, relaxing ingredient in the Serenity that goes a little bit further. And I highly recommend that if you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep throughout the night, or if you're feeling anxiety or that sort of thing, it's a great, the soft gels are great to buy. All right, so bedtime rituals, I've sort of talked about them a little bit. This slide shows you the kids line, and I love the kids line. It's talk about empowering your kids. The kids line comes as a kit, or you can buy them separately. I love the kit because you get a cute little bag with it. But here's some things that you can do for your kids, with your kids, teach your kids of all ages to do at bedtime. And again, like you're not just teaching them, things that will help you because you want to get them to sleep and you want to, they've got school tomorrow or whatever. You're empowering your kids, teaching them amazing self-care habits from whatever age you're starting at. And guaranteed, it doesn't matter if your child is 3 or 15, your kids are going to love the oils. That's, I've been sharing these oils for 4.5 years, and that is a guarantee that kids love them. So, how about an Epsom salt bath? Use some lavender or some Serenity and a little bit of body wash and some, have a lovely bath before bed. Use a salt lamp. So I'm not sure if you are familiar with salt lamps, but it's really great for purifying the air, for any nasty I can't think of the word, but like Wi-Fi and lighting and that sort of thing. It's really good for cleaning up that stuff. And it's a lovely soft light that isn't going to mess with their sleep. And so I bought mine on Amazon and I love it. So use that as a nightlight in their bedroom. Diffuse a couple drops of Serenity in their room, go in about 30 minutes before bed. And this one, the diffuser pictured is the Lulu's diffuser, which we love. And you can use the Calmer roller bottle, which is a lavender-based roller bottle for kids, or the Peace roller bottle is really beautiful and really popular. My daughter, who is, when she's going to be 13 soon. And when it probably started about like between 10 and 11, where I could see hormones developing and changing. And she fell in love with Peace. She fell in love with the oil blends that have flowers in them, like ylang ylang, because those are really good for the hormones. And so if you have a hormonal son or daughter, then consider trying something like Peace. And then, as I said earlier, like use it as an opportunity to connect with your child and talk about their day and like show them self-care habits. Maybe you do it too. And, just how you ease into the night. And then in the morning, I love pulling out the kids' collection and giving it to them and letting them choose their oil for the day. So we have Stronger, we have Rescuer, we have Brave, we have Steady, Thinker, Calmer. And, you know, like my kids at first would choose based on the color, and then they would choose based on the smell. Like, this one smells like Skittles, I'm choosing this one today. And some days they chose because, like, I'm feeling a little bit nervous about school today, so I want Brave. So it's a beautiful line, and I highly recommend it for kids of all age. You know, I like to sometimes use the Stronger myself, and Brave as a bit of a perfume. Thinker is a really good one too for focus. So better sleep, just to, you know, review, you're going to use something like Calmer on the bottom of the feet. Take a soft gel, a Serenity soft gel, and use Serenity or lavender in your diffuser. Better sleep. All right. So let's do another giveaway here. Serenity blend is made of these 9 oils: lavender, cedarwood, ylang ylang, vanilla, hoe wood, chamomile, marjoram, sandalwood, and which other oil? The other oil is one of my very favorite oils, especially for sleep. And the winner of this one, if you want to throw that in the answer in the chat, then the winner gets a Peppermint Touch and a PB Assist Junior. All right, let's dive into nutritional support. So I'm a holistic nutritionist, and nutrition is super important in my life, obviously, but really, you know, one of the things that I love about Doterra is how it's a part of their, you know, pyramid of their health pyramid and their priorities too. So we have an ebook for you of smoothie and cooking recipes. As I said, you can use the essential oils internally. It's really important to just remind you of a couple things here. You cannot use other brands internally because they're just not approved for that use. They're not pure, they're not tested, they're full of they're adulterated, which means there's synthetic ingredients in them. Not so with Doterra. So they're safe to use internally. You can check out the recipes there. Another thing I want to remind you of is less is more. So because of their potency, as I said earlier, you know, you might think, oh, I'm going to add some lemon to my green smoothie. I'm going to put a whole bunch of lemon in because I want it to be really strong. Just start with less, you know, 1 drop, less is more. So this is a great daily smoothie recipe, really popular in our whole fit community. A cup of almond or coconut milk, whatever your preferred milk is, 2 cups of organic spinach. I love putting spinach in smoothies. First of all, it makes it this beautiful green color, but secondly, people have no idea that spinach, it's almost tasteless. People don't know that spinach is in there, and it's a great green for your kids. I always have spinach in my kids' smoothies. Another great ingredient that I love putting in our smoothies is zucchini, and it blends up really well, and also you can't taste it. So you could add some of that. A scoop of our vanilla protein, a cup of frozen fruit, and a drop of something like Doterra Wild Orange or Doterra Lemon would be amazing for the kids and a morning smoothie. So we also have a great line of vitamins, kids vitamins and adult vitamins. But since we're talking back to school, we'll talk about the kids vitamins in particular. If you're a teacher, you need to look at the Lifelong Vitality lineup because, you know, we all know the cycle of teachers and how by the end of the school year, they're pretty tired and burnt out. Well, Lifelong Vitality will totally revamp that story for you if you start integrating it into your diet now. The kids vitamins are awesome. So we've got the IQ Mega and we've got the Chewable Multivitamin. And so we recommend that you take a chewable with breakfast and dinner. And the IQ Mega, which is an omega, essential fatty acids, which is key for mood, key for heart health, key for brain development. And it's just amazing for focus and that sort of thing. Every kid, every adult should be on both a multivitamin and an omega-3. I recommend it to all of my nutritional consulting clients, both of them, because the multivitamin, because we're just not getting, you know, unless it's summer and you're shopping at your farmer's market or you're growing food on your own land in your backyard, we're just not getting the minerals and vitamins in our food that we need. And so that's why the multivitamin, we recommend the multivitamin. And the IQ Mega, because it's just so good for the brain and our overall health. Highly recommend. My kids have grown up on supplements, so they know how to swallow capsules, and they know that they're kind of like a non-negotiable part of our balanced lifestyle. Again, it's like goes back to, which is like a thread you'll notice throughout the whole class tonight, is the thread is we're not just like buying these products that smell good and are fun and I love my diffuser. We are buying products that are amazing for our whole health and wellness lifestyle, and we're teaching kids these foundational habits for lifelong health. It's like, I am so excited about the generation of kids who are growing up now, being raised by parents who have eliminated toxins and chemicals and implemented vitamins and taught their kids how to use tools like essential oils for health and wellness and self-care. So it's going to be so cool to see where these kids go. They're going to be super healthy kids, and it's pretty exciting because some of us just came to health in the last few years. So these are great vitamins. And I also recommend the PB Assist Junior, which some of you are winning tonight. And this stuff, this is awesome. I put it in my kids' smoothie every time I make them a smoothie. They don't mind taking it in, just as it is, because as I said, it tastes good. And it's just really good for gut health. A large percent of our immune system is in our gut. So gut health is really important for wellness, and probiotics are the easiest, most affordable, best way for you to impact your gut health. And this one is great for kids, but you can also take it too. It's a great starting point for you. Okay, and you just take one a day with food. And the adults, we have an adult version, but you could take this one if you're just starting out, or alternate with it. And as I do, I like to use it when I want something sweet. So in your package, we've also included some fun recipes to make with your kids. And we have a cooking kit too. So it's just tons of recipes. We've got granola bars in there, healthy snack with On Guard popcorn, peppermint black bean brownies is one of our community's favorites. Super easy. No one will know, I swear, no one but you will know that there's black beans in these. And then wild orange power bites are really good too. I love stirring in wild orange to like overnight oats also. But then On Guard is something that I put in like oatmeal raisin cookies or oatmeal. You can make like a On Guard bark with your On Guard. There's so many ways to use it. And you're not just getting this really good flavor, you're getting powerful herbs, and you're getting the benefit of the essential oil. So I mentioned earlier that we're going to talk about emotional support. So the oils are beyond amazing for emotional support. And let's dive into that part and see how you can use them for back to school and emotional support. So I love, like in the morning, as listed here, doing something like wild orange and peppermint, just to get my kids up and going and, moving. I have a 15-year-old. It's not as easy to get the 15-year-old and the 12-year-old moving in the morning. So I love using something like peppermint to get them going. And then in the afternoon, when they get home from school, we'll have a different vibe going, something a little bit more chill. Adaptive is a great one for that. Adaptive is an amazing essential oil for anxiety. It's got this lovely flowery aroma to it. So it's just a nice vibe for after school. And then evening, as we recommended, something like Serenity or lavender, just to wind everybody down. And that's generally in their bedroom diffusers, or, if you're like hanging out, maybe reading some books in the common area, then you could diffuse there. But it just depends on what kind of mood and emotion do you want to anchor in at various times of the day, and you'll discover which oils help you do that best. So if your kids are feeling nervous, for my kids, it's been almost 6 months since they've been to school. just saying that makes me nervous. So who knows what the year's going to bring this year. So if your kids have first day jitters or you have first day jitters, then I recommend Adaptive. So we've got the Adaptive Touch in the picture, but you can get the 15 ml essential oil too. In the last 18 months, I would say that three of the most popular oils, each for a different reason. On Guard, doTERRA had to put limits on it at the very beginning of the pandemic, because those of us who already use doTERRA know how vital it is to have On Guard in your home during a pandemic that is virus related. So we all wanted to buy On Guard, so they had to put limits on all of the On Guard products. The second most popular in the last 18 months was Serenity, again, for sleep. Like people were stressed and not sleeping well and worried and that sort of thing. And Serenity was great for that. But then Adaptive, anxiety has gone through the roof for people, up and down. It's been like a roller coaster over the last 18 months. And Adaptive is hands down the most popular blend for anxiety. And so that's why we recommend it for first day jitters. It's a great one to just, either use it with your kids before school or send it to school with them. Totally up to you how you do that. But also what also works really well is making them a mood roller. And so you could put 10 drops of Balance, 10 drops of Citrus Bliss, and top it with fractionated coconut oil. And you could put some, 10 drops of Serenity in there too. And it's just a really nice, calming, but uplifting and grounding essential oil blend. So, we want to be like trees, right? Rooted to the earth so that we can sway with the wind and all of the change and what's going on around us, but we're really rooted to the earth. But we also want to be calm and we want to be uplifted. We want to feel good and excited. And so the citrus does that, helps us feel uplifted. The Serenity helps us feel calm. And the Balance is a blend of tree oils. And so it helps us feel rooted to the earth. So this is an awesome roller blend, and I encourage you to make these with your kids. And they might even want, you can order the roller bottles through your doTERRA account, and they might even want to make some for their friends, encourage them to share these solutions with their friends too. So the kids collection is, really, I feel, I'm obviously very proud to share doTERRA. I'm here teaching it with all of you, but this was when they shared this for the first time, I was so excited and so proud to be standing with doTERRA, because they are, as I said a moment ago, we are teaching our kids these amazing wellness habits for self-care right from the get-go. And I love that. That's my vision for the future, is everybody empowered healthcare, preventative empowered healthcare. Oh, what a world. So, we've got Tamer, which is great, soothing for the tummy. If they have an upset tummy or their digestion is off, constipation, that sort of thing, Tamer is your go-to. Calmer is like the lavender blend for rest and anxiety, helping sleep, relaxing. Brave is, if they need to be inspired or motivated, or come on, you can do this kind of thing, if they're feeling nervous about school. And then Steady is, the grounding essential oil that's really great and helps them feel like their feet are rooted to the earth and calms them down. Okay, so those are, 4 amazing ones in there. So a few more, and then we're getting close to the end, just so you know. So these are just this is in your notes too. I won't go over every single one, but these are just some great blends that you can make custom roller bottles. And, we've kind of got a guideline there. Use 10 to 20 drops for adults, 5 to 10 for kids, and 5 drops total for babies. And then top it off with a carrier oil. So you'll find that in your guide. You'll see that we've got the mood one. Digestion is a great blend. Any headaches, head tension, great blend for focus, immunity. A sleep roller bottle is a great gift for people. great for you and your kids to make together. It would be really fun to like have a day in the next 3 weeks where you just put all the roller bottles on your dining room table, your kitchen table, you get all of your oils out and you make these with your kids. Like you're guaranteed your kids will love that and you'll love it. Your house is going to smell amazing. And then you just show them how many solutions you have and they get to pick what's your favorite oil or your favorite roller blend that we made, and you can take that one to school. And there's an ear trouble one too, which is great for earaches. Okay, so here's a little bit broken down. Again, this is in your notes, but if you have a teenage daughter like I do, I've been using this one. She's going to be 13 in October, but we've been using this for 2 years now. HD Clear is our kind of acne roller bottle. I have one, in my son's bathroom and one in my daughter's bathroom. It is awesome stuff. Again, a natural solution for them right from the get-go. They know that you can use natural solutions for acne. And it's a great roller bottle. And then she also uses Clary Calm because it's our hormone balancing blend. And it's great for, you can each, you and your daughter could each have one. But it's a great blend to, again, teach your daughter how to support her hormones. If you have a teenage daughter who has her period, it's great for soothing the abdomen when they have cramps. It's great for teaching them just how to take care of themselves in a loving and supportive way at that time of the month. And then a first aid kit to go, which is great for the backpack, right? Correct X, which is genius. It's basically, I like to describe it as like our non-toxic polysporin. And then lavender, a lavender touch, which you can use like as afterbite. You can use on any redness or irritation. You can use on burns. It helps speed up recovery for anything, blisters. Like basically lavender, as I said at the beginning, is a Swiss Army knife of essential oils. So this is a great little first aid kit for their pencil case, for their locker. Again, you're just empowering your kids with great ideas. So for kids who have like growing pains, you want to get Deep Blue Rub. Rescuer from the kids line is awesome, and a Deep Blue oil, and they can apply these topically right on their growing joints, right on the, if your son or daughter gets leg aches. My kids each have a Deep Blue Rub in their room because I have a competitive dancer and my son plays basketball. So, these are their tools too. And they love those ones. And then if you need help with deodorizing, as I said, I have a son who plays basketball. He's 15. On Thursday, sometimes his room can get stinky, and I will diffuse Deep Blue oil or Purify or this awesome blend, which you could make combine in a spray bottle with some rubbing alcohol and spray down clothing, spray down like backpacks, spray down corners of the room that maybe have an extra little funky smell to them. And so you want to use cypress, lemon, and tea tree. I love those three together. Super refreshing and is definitely going to kill odor. Scented products actually just mask odor, but essential oils kill odor. And then school hair spritz, which is kind of fun. This is for lice. Tea tree, rosemary, and peppermint are a great combo. First of all, you want to keep the hair somewhat dirty. So don't wash the hair every day to keep lice at bay. And another great tip is to keep it braided if it's long, or keep it back. And then you can use this this spray blend on hats, backpacks, whatever, pillowcases, and that will be added protection. You can put tea tree in your shampoo, tea tree in your conditioner. Lots of things you can do with those three oils when it comes to hair. All right, our last giveaway of the night. This one I went over on purpose so that I drew your attention to it because I knew it was coming. What 3 oils do we recommend you add to a custom roller bottle to help with ear aches or troubles? So you're going
we already have an answer, Jessica. And just a time check, we're at 9, just so you know, Maggie.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. Okay, so On Guard, you win. Jessica, you win PB Assist Junior and On Guard Wipes, which is lucky. All right, so let's go into some health building routines. Again, this has been throughout, like it's a theme. clearly, hopefully you're picking that up, that we are building healthy routines for our kids. Did I just go back? Okay, yeah, that one we already saw. So Rise and Shine, great blends for the morning. Spearmint is amazing. Lime, tangerine, these are all favorites for right when you wake up. Okay, so if you want to get kids going, they're also really good in water. As a side note, all 5 of those in the Rise and Shine category. And homework helper. So when the kids are studying, get rosemary in the diffuser, like 2 drops of rosemary, 2 drops of peppermint, 2 drops of wild orange. And if they're studying for a test, this is great to help them focus every time they're studying, because then the mind anchors that in and can access the memory of what they learned easier, which is pretty magical. So I recommend, keeping a bottle or a pitcher near your diffuser. I have a cute little pitcher that is near our main diffuser. Makes easy for me to fill water throughout the day, upstairs in their bedrooms too. You want to clean your diffuser once in a while, once a week. I'm not quite that awesome about cleaning mine once a week, but you can use a few pumps of the On Guard foaming hand wash, which we talked at the beginning, into the basin, and then a little bit of warm water and a little scrub brush, or even just, like a cloth with your finger, and then flush it with water. And then to really reuse your bottles. We love reusing your bottles. And once you're through a bottle, save them, because there's so many things you can do with your bottles. And you can make your own custom roller bottle blends. And, if your son or daughter is like, I really like Serenity and Deep Blue in my diffuser at bedtime, then you can make them their own custom 15 ml bottle with your empties, which is really cool. And then get some cute stickers and boom, you've got a great, it's in their bedroom every night. Super easy for them to start doing, because this is what we want to do. That's empowering, is when we teach them to do it also. Okay, and then the Dawn humidifier, I got this last winter, swear by it. It's a humidifier that you use essential oils. You put the essential oils in the bottom, water on top, and it's amazing. Highly recommend this for the upcoming cooler months. Okay, and then your immune fortifying routine for kids. So we have On Guard toothpaste, On Guard mouthwash, which are 2 of my favorite products. Super clean, and my kids use them and start your morning and end your day with those. Make sure you get your supplements in there. Having your Chewable and your PB Assist Junior and your IQ Mega. And then you're going to want to make sure that you've got the foaming hand soap ready for them to use. They're protective essential oils, so it might be Stronger or On Guard that you're using daily. And then they can use the kids line to help with their emotions, support them physically and emotionally. And then Serenity or lavender, or add an easy air too if you want at bedtime. And we love, in the Whole Fit community, love to have our good night home routine, which is where we use the On Guard all-purpose cleaner, clean the kitchen, run the diffuser to clean any aromas out of the kitchen, and add a drop of wild orange to your dishwasher door, a few drops of peppermint when you're cleaning on your towel that you're using to clean, or your scrub brush or whatever, and then get your stuff ready for the next morning, and you'll be so happy the next morning. And your kitchen will smell amazing. So I love to put like a drop of lemon on my dishwashing rag, and then in the morning I open it up and it smells amazing. So we've got some templates for you that you can use with your kids. Maybe on that day you have a day where you're making a bunch of roller bottles with them, and you can create some of the templates to figure out how you're going to use the oils together, which is super fun. Your kids are going to love it. All right, so how do you get started with oils if you're not already, and join our community so you can get access to lots of great things? So first of all, we highly recommend this custom kit that we put together for you called the School Season Kit. It comes with the diffuser, it comes with peppermint, wild orange, Serenity, Tamer, 3 bottles of On Guard hand sanitizing mist, a box of the wipes, some On Guard hand wash, so you can get that throughout the house. And it's the perfect starter kit if you're not already using Doterra, and it's available till August 31st. And it includes 50 Doterra dollars that you can cash in on your next order or another order. So make sure that you connect with the person who invited you here, and they'll create a custom link to help you get this kit. All right, so there's some things that you can add on to that we've talked about. So we recommend the stronger, we've broken it down for you. The stronger roller, the brave roller, the On Guard beadlets, any of the kids collection really is gonna be great. If you've got high school kids, you're gonna want the Clary Calm roller, which is for girls and hormones. Motivate roller is a great one. The Balance blend, which was in a few roller bottle blends that we talked about. The Serenity soft gels would be great. You know, I know my kids, older kids, when they're on screens later at night, it's harder for them to shut their minds off. So the soft gels are great for that. On Guard soft gels are awesome. The HD Clear skincare line. There's so much here that you could add to your initial kit. Or if you already have a Doterra account, make sure you get these. So screenshot this and make sure you get these into your home for the school year. We've got some great resources to support you. We're going to give you the A to Z Everything Essential search engine guide. We've got a community group where you can ask questions, share stories, help each other out, offer education. We have our 3-month email series. So if you haven't signed up for that, let us know and we will help you get signed up for that. And then there's also the Essential Life book, which we can guide you towards too. I call it my Essential Oil Bible. It's amazing. And then our community, we have so many classes. We've got so many resources for you. We're here to help you. There's many of us, so we're a big community, and you know, we all love the oils and care about sharing and health, you know, doing healthy lifestyle and learning more. And so we've got a calendar that you can access there if you want more information. So when your kid arrives, make sure you join us for our next 8-week continuing ed series, which starts in October, which is scary as it is to say is coming. So October is just around the corner. So make sure you get signed up there. Linda, maybe we'll pop that into the chat for you so you can get signed up, because it's an 8-week series where we cover these topics. I have oils, now what, green cleaning, immune system, digestive system, sleep, pain, skin that glows, emotional well-being. So it's a great 8-week course. You're going to love it. Lots of giveaways, lots of opportunity to learn more and connect. Okay, so there we go. There we have it. That is your back to school class. Lots of good information for you. Hopefully you took some notes. And if you have any questions, then please don't hesitate to ask. You can unmute yourself, or we can answer some now, or you can just make sure they get to us.
Yeah, no, that's such a great job, Maggie. Oh my gosh, I love listening to other people teach because I always learn something new. You were so good. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you circle back to whoever invited you and connect with them. And if you have any questions, just let them know, or pop into the Whole Fit community page on Facebook. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thanks, Linda, for doing all the behind the scenes work.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Have a great night, you guys, and good luck with back to school. It's going to be awesome.